There is now OpenGL and OpenCL support. This works well for higher-end software like engineering and design applications, such as Adobe Photoshop, for example. With RemoteFX, we also have the option now of increasing the amount of VRAM per virtual machine. This used to be capped in Server 2012 at 256 megabytes, but now we can set it up to 1 gigabyte. We can do this in PowerShell using the set-VM RemoteFX 3D video adapter commandlet. Here in Server 2016, we can see that there are a number of PowerShell commandlets related to working with RemoteFX. The one that we had discussed was set-VM RemoteFX 3D video adapter. Notice that these PowerShell commandlets come from the Hyper-V module. Server 2012 included multi-point support, but now in Server 2016, this is an actual role that we can install. It used to be a separate standalone product. Multi-point server allows us to use a single server with multiple users connected from their own stations. It's almost like a throwback to dumb terminals and mainframes, where the servers and users need to be in close proximity. So the way it works is that each user gets their own personal desktop environment. Now, administrators also have the option of locking out user input for a period of time or even taking control of sessions. So multi-point services seems to work well in lab environments or academic environments like schools. So here in Server Manager, we can see that we can install the multi-point services role. And of course, it'll prompt us to add any additional dependencies, and we could continue on through the installation. Now, once that's been done, in PowerShell, what you'll notice, if you list the modules, that we get a multi-point PowerShell module with a number of PowerShell commandlets. So here I'm going to type get-command-module space multipoint to list the PowerShell commandlets available in that module. Now you can see that there are plenty of them. For example, we had discussed the fact that an administrator could lock input on a session. We've also got all of the options to show desktops for connected users to the multi-point server, and so on. Because many users are using mobile devices, there is also remote desktop application support for Windows phones, iOS devices, Mac OS X, and also Android devices. There is a new remote desktop services deployment model called Personal Session Desktops. Now this is done only currently in Technical Preview 2 through PowerShell. Personal Session Desktops are also called server-based personal desktops. This means that we've got virtual machine or session-based connections that were available previously. Essentially, we have a combination of the two. But what's different now is that users get a dedicated remote desktop session host and therefore a persistent desktop. Essentially, they're always connecting to the same virtual machine. In this video, we discussed Server 2016's remote desktop service.